How is fatherhood treating you?
Fatherhood's good. I'm 20 months in right now. I have a baby boy named Declan, and he's at a pretty cool stage now. He's starting to like say things and starting to talk. And his first words were "mama," which I wasn't offended by. I thought that was okay. It really worked out good because when he would cry in the middle of the night, he went from just screaming, where if it's just a scream, it's fair game. Either of you, whoever's up, has to get him, you know? But once he's screaming her name, then it's kind of like, you heard him, the little Lord. He wants you.
I'm gonna catch another 40 winks.
But now he's finally started to say Papa, which is awesome. It's nice to hear that. But I don't really know if he knows what that means. The other day, he was like going through our record collection and just started yelling, Papa, Papa, and pulled out this album. And I'm like, what is he? Why is he saying Papa? What is on this record? And I looked at the record, and it was Lionel Richie's Dancing on the Ceiling. He thought that I was Lionel Richie.
There's a resemblance. You've got a Lionel Richie quality.
Papa's not Lionel Richie.
Now, okay, the movie This Is the End, very funny movie, and of course, you all get to play yourselves in this movie, which is really funny. You're playing Danny McBride, a version of yourself.
A version, a very demented, terrible version of myself, yeah.
Yeah, it's you, I know you. And you shot part of this in New Orleans?
We shot the whole thing in New Orleans. Yeah, we shot Los Angeles for New Orleans. It's pretty amazing.
What was it like hanging out in New Orleans? Because you and the rest of the cast, you guys like to have fun.
Yeah, it was a good crowd. I mean, it's like, Jonah Hill, James Franco, Seth Rogen, Craig Robinson. We're all down there for 3 months in New Orleans. It was awesome. I mean, when you're rolling around Bourbon Street with that many guys, things can get pretty interesting sometimes. I found that my move was always to kind of walk behind Craig Robinson. He's such a big, tall dude that if anyone recognized anyone, it would be him.
Right.
And you would kind of give him up, and then everyone could kind of run away.
Really nice of you. So, like, would you ever have, like, a whole day off where you guys could just walk around New Orleans and get crazy?
Yeah, Craig and I one day had the day off, and we kind of ended up having this, like, Ferris Bueller's Day Off sort of thing in New Orleans where, you know, it was the day off came out of nowhere, and so we were both excited, and we went to the Absinthe bar on Bourbon Street and had some absinthe, and then we stumbled over to the casino, and we both won a bunch of money, and we're just on top of the world, and we came outside, and there was a parade going on, and then Craig had got some phone call from one of the, I guess someone who was involved with the New Orleans Hornets, the basketball team, and they had offered us to come see their last game of the season courtside. So we were kind of buzzed. We're like, this is great. Let's go there. Let's go see a basketball game. So we go there.
So you're buzzed on absinthe, and you've been cruising around for a while, and now you're at a Hornets game.
And we get there, and we realize how drunk we are. We're like, this is probably not a good idea. Like, we shouldn't be here right now. So they take us to this owner's box, and they have all this food laid out. It's like mac and cheese and buffalo wings, all this stuff. Nobody's in there. We're like, God, this is great. We can, like, kind of sober up here. We'll eat all this food. So Craig and I pile this plate on. We're all just back there just kind of going to town. And then all of a sudden it's halftime, and the whole entire place fills up with all these people, including Samuel L. Jackson, who I've never met before.
And you're in no condition to meet Samuel L. Jackson.
We're in no condition to be in public at this point. So Samuel L. Jackson comes over, and I'm telling him what a big fan I am. I have, like, hot wing sauce all over my face. And he told me he was a fan of Eastbound, but he kind of came at me a little hard. He was like, I like Eastbound. You got any brothers in that show? And I instantly was like seeing his character from Pulp Fiction and got all scared. I was like, yeah, Craig's in the show. Craig's a brother.
Just saying anything at that point. We have a clip here from This Is the End, and just to recap, it feels like it's the end of the world. You're all yourselves, well-known comedy actors.
Soft actors.
In L.A., and you're trying to figure out what to do to survive this madness.
Exactly, and we're in James Franco's mansion, and we've run out of water, and he has a lot of water in this outdoor shed. And so now we've just drawn straws to see who's going to go out into the apocalypse to get the water, and Craig Robinson drew the short straw.
Okay, all right, let's take a look at this clip from This Is the End.
My tug, my pull, in any way, or if you hear me screaming, anything, you pull me right back in, all right?
Yeah, we'll try, man, but you're pretty heavy.
What?
No, I'm saying, look, I just don't think it's smart to make any guarantees.
You promised to pull me back in.
No,
You got me?
Yeah.
We're gonna do our best.
Okay. All right.
You wanna do a test run?
Yeah.
You gotta scream.
Right.
Let's hear the scream.
Pull. Good. Nice. Everyone's saying Craig can do it.
Thanks, Craig.